So the today topic is quadratic expressions. So as we know that f of x is equal to ax square plus bx plus c is called quadratic expression, right? What is quadratic equation? Ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. The quadratic formula x is equal to minus b plus or minus root over b square minus 4ac by a. What is the sum of the roots of this? The quadratic equation has two roots. So the two roots are sum. One is alpha and beta. So alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by a. What is the product of the roots? Alpha beta is equal to c by a. And what is the difference of the roots? Means alpha minus beta is equal to root over b square minus 4ac by a. Sum and product and difference of the roots, right? So the quadratic equation, the quadratic expression, this quadratic expression has a maximum and minimum values. So what is the graph of the quadratic expression? This is the one case, depends upon the discriminant. When d is greater than 0, d is equal to b square minus 4ac. When d is greater than 0, the roots are real and distinct. Means the graph is touches the x-axis, means intersecting the x-axis at two distinct points at a and b. This is one root is alpha comma 0, the other root is beta comma 0. These are the two distinct roots. When the discriminant is equal to 0, when discriminant d is equal to 0, what happens? The graph is touches the x-axis, means the roots are repeated. The roots are repeated. When discriminant is less than 0, means b square minus 4ac is less than 0, what happens? The graph is never touches the x-axis. Never touches the x-axis. In this case, there exists a imaginary roots. What we call this is imaginary roots. In this case, real roots. Now, when the graph is touches the x-axis at two distinct points, then we get two different roots, that is real and distinct, right? Now we have the relation between f of x and a. F of x and a. The expression f of x is equal to ax square plus bx plus c. So how the roots and the value of a and f of x is exist. F of x is equal to ax square plus bx plus c. If we take a as a common, then it becomes x square plus b by a into x plus c by a. Now this is f of x by a is equal to, how to write this one? X plus b by 2a whole square, x plus b by 2a whole square plus 4ac minus b square by 4a. This is the value. Now if you observe this one, f of x and a, say suppose a by b. A by b is greater than 0 means when a by b is greater than 0, both a and b have the same sign. Means a and b have the both are positive or both are negative, then the fraction a by b is greater than 0. When a by b is less than 0, a by b is less than 0 means any one of the quantity, either a or b, should be less than 0. Means, now what is the meaning of this? A and b is greater than 0 means both a and b have the same sign. Means both are having the positive sign or both are having the negative sign. In this case, a and b is a by b is less than 0 means whether both a and b are called opposite signs. Both are in opposite sign. Now come to this f of x by a. This is the fraction. Now this is x plus b by 2a whole square and this is 4ac minus b square by 4a. Now we understand 4a square. 4a square is a positive quantity. 4a square is a positive quantity. X plus b by 2a whole square is a positive quantity, right? If the discriminant, what is this? 4ac minus b square. So what is the discriminant of this? D is equal to b square minus 4ac. If the discriminant is less than 0, the discriminant is less than 0. What happens this? Discriminant is less than 0 means 4ac minus b square is greater than 0. Means this quantity is positive. Already this quantity is positive. Are you clear? Now the thing is x plus b by 2a whole square. This is also positive quantity. What happens now? F of x by a is greater than 0. F of x by a is greater than 0 for all x belongs to R. For every real number of x, for all real numbers of x, f of x by a is greater than 0 when the provided that d is less than 0. D is less than 0. This is the one case when discriminant is less than 0. Now this is the case when discriminant is equal to 0. So what happens in this case when d is equal to 0? If d is 0, d square minus 4ac is 0. 0 by something, it whole part is 0. So what you will get? F of x, right? F of x by a is equal to x plus b by 2a whole square. This is the quantity we left. The remaining part is 0. If it is 0 and this is a perfect square, we can understand this is also greater than 0 except one quantity. What is that quantity? This is greater than 0 when? But except one quantity. Which quantity? The expression is not greater than 0. X is equal to minus b by 2a. If x is equal to minus b by 2a, what happens? This is 0. X is equal to minus b by 2a. This term is 0. This term is 0 means f of x by a is equal to 0. We can't decide whether it is positive or negative. Right? So, what you understand? When d is equal to 0, the discriminant is 0. F of x by a is greater than 0 for all x belongs to set of all real numbers except minus b by 2. Except minus, if other than minus b by 2a, if you give any value, that should be greater than 0. Whether it is positive or negative, it should be a positive perfect square, so it is a positive. But if you give minus b by 2a x value, what happens? Minus b by 2a plus b by 2a is cancelled, it becomes 0. So what you will get? F of x by a is 0. We can't decide whether it is positive or negative. So what you understand now? When d is equal to 0, f of x by a is greater than 0. When d is less than 0, f of x by a is greater than 0. Is it clear now? Now what you understand now? When f of x by a is greater than 0 means both f of x and a have the same sign. Both f of x and a have the same sign for all x belongs to R. For all x belongs to R. So what happens in this case? F of x by a is also greater than 0. The condition is discriminant is equal to 0. So what happens? Now f of x and a have the same sign. Suppose f of x is positive, a is also positive. For all x belongs to R minus b by 2. Right? So what is the next case? The next one is when discriminant of this one d is greater than 0. When d is greater than 0, there exists a quadratic expression have two zeros. Alpha, beta are the two zeros. So in this case, when d is greater than 0, means d square minus 4ac greater than 0. We can't decide what about this. But in this case, there is no real roots in the case of d is less than 0 and d is equal to 0. Here repeated roots. Now in this case, when d is greater than 0, there exist two roots alpha and beta. There exist two roots alpha and beta. So means the expression is positive or negative is depends upon like this. Means the real expression, the real line can be divided into three disjoint sets of points. What are the three disjoint sets of points? Between alpha and beta. Between alpha and beta. Does not lie between alpha and beta. Does not lie between alpha and beta. Now what happens in this case? F of x by a f of x by a is less than 0, f of x by a is less than 0 for all x belongs to alpha comma beta. Between alpha and beta, if you take any value, the expression f of x by a is less than 0. So the another case is f of x by a is greater than 0 for all x belongs to, means minus infinity to alpha union beta to infinity. These are the cases. So the final conclusion of this, now the expression of this is f of x and a, the sign of f of x and a. Now if you see this one, what is the case? D is less than 0. What is this? D is less than 0. In D is less than 0, what happens in this case? F of x, right? F of x and a have the same sign. So f of x and a have the same sign for all x belongs to R. For all x belongs to R. What is the second case in this case? D is equal to 0. D is less than 0 and D is equal to 0. When D is equal to 0, what happens? Both f of x and a have same sign for all x belongs to R minus b by 2a. Now the last case, what happens? This is D is greater than 0. When D is greater than 0, there exist the two roots alpha comma beta. There exist two roots alpha comma beta. Now again there is the two cases of this. One is alpha less than x less than beta, and the another one alpha greater than x greater than beta. Now in these cases the f of x by a is opposite sign. In these cases f of x and a have the same sign. Right? This is the final conclusion of this. The next one is maximum and minimum value of this function. Now this is the f of x. F of x is, this is the value. Now f of x can be written as this is a into x plus b by 2a whole square. Now this is a, one a is cancelled. Now f of final value f of x is equal to a into x plus b by 2a whole square plus 4ac minus b square by 4a. Is equal to x square, y is equal to mx square, and y is equal to minus mx square. Y is equal to mx square means the graph of the graph, it is a parabola. That means the parabola it should be like this. So this is the case of when d is greater than 0. This is the case of d is greater than 0, and d is greater than 0, it is intersecting at two distinct points. That means a is greater than 0, the coefficient of x square is greater than 0, y is equal to mx square. That means m is greater than 0, means a value is greater than 0, you will get the graph of this. So what we call this is the line of symmetrical line. When x is equal to x plus b by 2a whole square is 0, what happens this? X is equal to minus b by 3a. This is the line which is the symmetrical about this complete parabola. Means this is the one point, this point is that which is x is minus b by 2a. If x is minus b by 2a, this part is 0. So what you will get? What is the value of y? 4ac minus b square by 4a. This is the one value which is the minimum value of this function. What is the minimum value? So minimum value is equal to 4ac minus b square by 4a. Now, in the case of when a is less than 0, when a is less than 0, the graph of the parabola is like this. This is the graph of the parabola. Now we have, these are the so many values. This is the length of value, means y. Means if you draw like this, these are the values. So what we call this? What is this value we get? This is the maximum. So the remaining all the values less than this value. This is the maximum value. Where you will get this maximum value at the symmetrical point, means x is equal to minus b by 3. When x is equal to minus b by 2a, what happens again the same case of this? Minus b by 2a minus b square means 4ac minus b square by 4a. So, the expression f of x is equal to ax square plus bx plus c. The maximum value or minimum value depends upon the coefficient of ax square. That means a. When a is greater than 0, what you will get? Maximum value. The expression has maximum value. What is the maximum value? 4ac minus b square by 4a. Suppose a is less than 0, the function has minimum value, right? So what is the minimum value of that? Sorry, here you will get maximum value. What is the maximum value? 4ac minus b square by 4a. Okay, suppose if you consider one function f of x is equal to minus x square plus 3x plus 2. This is the one expression. What is the maximum value of this function? Which value it is exists for this? So, what is the coefficient of x square? A is equal to minus 1. A is equal to minus 1 means which is less than 0. Less than 0. So, what is this value now? Maximum value. What is the maximum value? 4ac minus b square by 4a. Now, here substituting these values, what you will get? This is 4 into a value is minus 1, c value is 2, minus 9 by 4 into minus 1. Now, what is this value? Minus 8 minus 9. Now, minus 17 by minus 4 means 17 by 4. This is the maximum value of this function. Right? So, how to decide the sign of the function? Suppose you will take one function f of x is equal to 2x square minus x plus 3. Minus x plus 3. Tell me what about this? What is the sign of this function? How to decide the sign of the function? First you find the discriminant. So what is the discriminant of this function? D is equal to minus 1 whole square minus, right? 4ac, 4 into 2 into 3. So what you will get? 1 minus 24 means D is equal to minus 23. Means D is equal to minus 23 means what is this? Discriminant is less than 0. When D is less than 0, what is the case of this? F of x and a have the same sign. So what is the value of coefficient of x square? The coefficient of x square a is equal to 2. 2 means which is greater than 0. 2 is a is greater than 0. Discriminant is less than 0. What is the sign of f of x? Now f of x is also greater than 0. Means a and f of x have the same sign when d is less than 0. So f of x is greater than 0. So what cases of this? For all x belongs to R. For all x belongs to R.